We all knew the Boston Celtics were good. Like, really, really good. But now they have insane depth. Payton Pritchard is a starting point guard on probably 23 teams in the NBA. Sam Hauser is elite off the bench for them. Of course, they have the best starting five in the league. They go out and they get a steal at pick 30 in Baylor Shireman, and then they get a steal in Lonnie Walker, who they just signed for a league minimum. Brad Stevens really is a wizard, and this Celtics team is dangerous. We're going to look at their depth in today's video. Also, Jordan Walsh can shoot threes now? What? I missed that. That'll be at the end of the video, though. But yeah, this play right here is what's made the Celtics so successful for, well, at least the last year under Joe Mazzulla. They got Lonnie Walker here, Sam Hauser in the corner, so Davion really has to be paying attention to Sam Hauser in the corner, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys in the league. But what you got is a pick and roll for Payton Pritchard, who's going to bring it this way, drag the defender Pirtle with him, and then, of course, Quaid's going to roll. You got the throw behind and Jordan Walsh ready to drive or catch and shoot. Since it's Jordan Walsh, it's probably going to be a catch and shoot, or probably not going to be a catch and shoot, excuse me, as we see here. So we got the roll for Quaid. The defender jumps it. I believe that Scotty jumps it, and he hits the throw behind to Jordan Walsh, and now Jordan Walsh is attacking this closeout by Grady Dick, and it's not a great closeout. He closes out to the baseline side. Ideally, you'd like to force him baseline, force him towards the sideline, use it as another defender. He doesn't here. He closes out to the other side, closes out low side, and Jordan Walsh is able to just drive right through the lane. Bad closeout by Grady Dick, but anyways, Jordan Walsh just goes right by him to the rim. A little stunt from Abachi, doesn't really do anything, and then Davion's really caught in no man's lane, and just like Grady Dick try and go contest at the rim, but he doesn't. It goes in. Interesting dunk, not exactly clean, more of a white man's dunk, but Jordan Walsh gets it to go. All right, another example of how the Celtics are so deadly, right? So they got Hauser here, their shooter, running the pick and roll with Quaid, who's rolling down the paint. Raptors guarded pretty well. They both go here. Davion maybe can dig in a little bit, but Pritchard is a catch and shoot guy, so a little bit worried about him. They got Ochai here. He's in great position to help. 1 foot in the paint, and then Scotty Barnes. They're in good position defensively, right? So they cover this first pick and roll well. So now they hit the throw behind, right, which is Pritchard. Pick and roll, throw behind, really tough to stop, but they have it covered up. Great defense by the Raptors here. Now Pritchard, he's gonna cook a little bit, try to get into his own shot, doesn't. Dishes it off to Lonnie Walker, still 10 seconds on the shot clock, and Walker's just going to pull up over Ochai's face. That is what makes this Celtics team so dangerous. This is their bench unit, and they got two, I don't want to say elite, I don't want to throw elite around too loosely, but two fantastic creators with Lonnie Walker and Payton Pritchard to go with Quaid, to go with a great catch and shoot guy in Sam Hauser. Baylor Shireman's going to grow into a role as well. They'll have Al Horford once Porzingis comes back. The depth is so good in Boston right now. So Hauser's got the ball, top of the key. He's going to post entry pass to Quaid, who cuts to about the nail. And then I'm not sure what happens here. Either Hauser or Jordan Walsh forgets to play. They both go and screen Ochai Agbaji. So I don't know if the play is supposed to be for Jordan Walsh to come off a little down screen and then maybe a dribble handoff or something. I'm thinking the play is supposed to be Walsh comes and sets a flare screen on Scotty Barnes to open up Hauser for a three ball. That'd make the most sense given the personnel on the court. But watch as this play develops. It gets blown up. See, they both go kind of screen the same guy. That's kind of the flare screen I was thinking. It doesn't work though. Scotty Barnes handles it pretty well. So now we're going to get into a dribble handoff for Payton Pritchard, and Jakob Poeltl just doesn't cover this well at all. Payton Pritchard's a really good shooter on a lot of teams in the league. He could be a starting point guard. Quaid is really going to catch Grady Dick up in the screen. What I'd like to see here is off this pick and roll, you can have Grady Dick chasing from behind, and then have Jakob Poeltl out hedging. Whoever this is needs to be way further over. I can't tell from the still screen. He needs to be way further over instead of basically hugged up with Lonnie Walker in the corner. Anyways, dribble handoff, that's Davion. Dribble handoff, and Pirtle just looks lost. Like I said, he needs to be here, checking Payton Pritchard. This is too easy. This is a free throw for Payton Pritchard. Like, why are you all the way back here? Are we that worried? No hate to Nehemiah Quaid. Are we that worried about him? versus Payton Pritchard. That's not good defense by the Raptors. And then Payton Pritchard just burns you with, like I said, a free throw. I mean, that thing, yes, it hit the rim, but that's a free throw for Payton Pritchard right there. All right, quick break here. If you're enjoying today's video, make sure to hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed. If that's you, go ahead and fix that. Also, we're looking for about 200 likes. And go check out the new football channel, Backyard Blitz, Backyard Bucket's sister channel. And yeah, back to the video. All right, we need to talk about this as well. Very next play, actually. We get into a little bit of a zoom screen, right? So Pritchard's going to set the down screen on Grady Dick, and then it's, in theory, it's a dribble handoff here with Queta for Lonnie Walker coming off that screen and attacking this side. This really works a lot when you have a shooter like Sam Hauser, who has to be respected. Yes, he didn't have a great game last night, but that keeps Ochai occupied here. So now you're attacking Scotty Barnes, and you either drive it in or you can kick it out to Jordan Walsh. That's your two decisions. Ideally, it's maybe somebody other than Jordan Walsh here that can shoot it a little bit better, but on this play, this is a bench game, so Jordan Walsh started. Jordan Walsh played a lot. So as you can see here, handoff works well. This time, Jakob Poeltl plays good drop coverage. Not fantastic, but good drop coverage. You got Ochai digging in a little bit. You got Grady Dick trailing. So we got Queta rolling. You got Lonnie Walker getting into the paint here. So like we said, you've got the roll, you've got the kick, and then you've got Payton Pritchard lifting for the throw behind. But what happens here is Lonnie Walker, this is the dangerous part of the Boston Celtics now, is they have a guy like Lonnie Walker. They have two slashers off the bench in Pritchard and Walker. They can both shoot 40% from three and kill you from downtown. So as you can see here, he's just going to get in the paint, go up with the right hand, and finish over Jakob Poeltl. That's easy, and that is what scares me about Lonnie and the Celtics team this year, being able to do stuff like that off the bench. So the Celtics continue to just pick up random guys that can go for 30. This time I want you to take a look at Drew Peterson, right? He's going to come up here. I think the intention was for him to set a little rub screen and then get out. And then Pritchard's going to come off the screen here from Big 41. I don't know how to say his name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. But what happens is it kind of gets blown up by the Raptors. They do a good job here. Good job of the defense forcing him away from the screen, which is what you do now kind of in the modern day, because the pick and roll is so deadly. You just got to try to make them not use the screen and force them into the help here. Now, here, obviously, he's at half court and the help is on the block nearly, but that's besides the point. So what's going to happen is Pritchard's going to come off this screen. And so, like I said, I think 41 was supposed to set a screen at some point. This could have been some sort of stagger. But for whatever reason, Ochai switches. This is just a breakdown defensively for the Raptors, and maybe why Ochai doesn't get as much playing time as I thought he should. But he tries to switch this when the defender is still here. That's an easy read, and like I said, a free throw for a guy in Drew Peterson who can just absolutely stroke the three ball. That's why he's in the NBA. I mean, just take one look at him, and you can figure that out. All right, so this play, there's not much to break down. Just know if Payton Pritchard was on his own team, he could average 25 a game. Like, yes, he misses the three ball, but reloads, you always reload your shooters, gets his feet set really quick, and that one barely touches the rim. That straight cash. Payton Pritchard is so cold, dude. You don't understand. If he got his own team, he'd be deadly. All right, here we are once again. More Payton Pritchard glaze. This is just an easy pick and roll. This is Scotty Barnes, right? Scotty Barnes, 6'8", with a 7'3" wingspan, is checking him at half court. Right, and he's going to make him look like me, like a 5'11" white guy out there trying to guard him. Uses this screen and roll to perfection. He's going to attack downhill. Good screen by number 41. Like I said, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. But as he attacks, this defender here is going to drop with him, playing drop coverage, because there's maybe 2 or 3 centers in the league that can get up here and switch onto a guard. And that's what makes that kind of center so valuable, because there's not very many of them that can do it. Anyways, 24 is not one that can do it. So as Pritchard comes around the corner here, right, he's got the kick. He's got Peterson walking up for the throw behind. We talk about this a lot. Pick and roll throw behind, really tough to stop. You have to – it's pretty much impossible to stop. And then once – Boucher rotates over here. Now Baylor Shireman's also wide open in the corner. Boucher doesn't ever rotate over really, because just watch this, right? So he's going to wait and read 24 here. As soon as he drops back, he's going to go into that little off-arm scoop Offhand scoop, opposite hand scoop. This should be a left-handed layup in theory. Changed it to a right-handed layup to keep the much longer, more athletic Scottie Barnes off of him. And he gets that up. It's at the rim before Scottie can even jump. Right, watch this one more time. In slow motion, full thing, pick and roll. This is good stuff from Payton. Payton Pritchard is so cold, bro. He is so tough. Oh, yeah, by the way, Jordan Walsh can shoot threes now. The Celtics have another 6'9" guy that can really defend, that can shoot the three ball. Might be trouble. It might not be good. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. And make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. We're looking for about 200 likes on today's video. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching.